You want to see what Chica Girl looks like?
Yeah, you're watching Grace Eats, and we're here at Hong Lim Market and Food Centre to do a very short vlog okay, about Teochew Fishball Kway, which is just the stall over there. I'm not sure whether you can see it. So this stall sells mee pok tah, which is basically fish cakes, fish balls, sliced meat, fish dumplings, or an assortment of ingredients in a bowl of dressed noodles. And it has one of the longest queues at Hong Lim in the mornings, whenever it is open for business. The funny thing is, there are hardly any user or media reviews about this mee pok tah stall on the internet. So it is kind of like a hidden gem of sorts. The other thing is that not much is actually known about this stall. But I do have some limited information about the stall holders after eating breakfast at this stall for many years. So what I know is that the old Chinese couple are in their 70s and they always have no time for questions, as they're always rushing to open or close the store or to complete customers' orders. And yes, they are that popular. Today, as you can see, the crowd's coming in but through some very occasional casual conversation while ordering, they've told me that they've been around for about close to 5 decades. They open about 3-4 days a week, from the early mornings until lunchtime, and their days off are not set. It varies from week to week, but they're definitely closed on the weekends and public holidays. Unfortunately, that means that if you're intent on trying this stall, be prepared to be disappointed about half the time as I've travelled down to Hong Lim many times only to find them closed. So come, let's have a taste. $4块一次辣椒。
mee pok
mee pok。
4块。
Okay, so I'm back with a bowl, and that didn't take too long actually. It took about 10 minutes. I think it's because I'm quite early in the morning. I think I ordered at about 8:30, 8:45. I got it in about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes or so. So that's a bit shorter than usual. So the prices are $3 and $4. Okay, and I got the $4. The ingredients in their mee pok tah is actually quite average It's just standard factory made ingredients like fish balls, fish cakes, Teow. They're nothing to shout about, but they're quite generous with the ingredients I ordered $4 and they gave me 3 fish balls, let's see, 2 Teow, 2 fish dumplings, 3 fish cakes, and then there is 2 pork slices, quite thick. Oh sorry, it is 4 slices of pork. So the small standout are the thick pork slices which are decently blanched which are these. These are quite decently blanched, I believe. Let's see first No, okay. Not soft. It's got a firm chew, but it's not dry However, their addictive noodle dressing is the real kicker here. Oh, so good. It's a mix of slightly sweet sambal chili with a lot of dried prawn flavour, a dash of vinegar, and lots, and I mean lots of pork So more noodles, you want to add a piece of pork over here. Well, I see some bean sprouts too, and I see some spring onions. So I'll just quickly go through the factory made ingredients. So you have fish balls. Actually softer than I expected. You have the Teow, fish dumpling. Right. And then you have the fish cake. Alright. So standard factory made ingredients are serviceable I mean, there's nothing to wow about, but they'll do. And the sauce is the main reason why the crowd flocks to this stall. I mean, if you've eaten at hawker centres enough times, you'll notice that there are a certain breed of older hawkers that have been selling mee pok tah for many decades and who have stuck to their guns selling this increasingly rare, no compromise, old school, sinfully tasty mee pok tah that used to be commonplace before healthy hawker food was a thing. And so as they say, once you taste a large, heavy mee pok tah like this, right, it's hard to go back to anything less. The soup is also a little bit of a mini highlight because it's not just salt and water. Got spring onion, tang chai. There's actually a roundness to the flavour as well. So it's good. Okay, done. So that was a very short look at Teochew Fishball Kway Meat, which easily gets one of the longest queues at Hong Lim Market Food Centre. There's also another fishball noodle stall, which also gets a pretty long queue, but that just sells fishballs. I'll put a link to the video down in the video description below. Another point is that the queue to this stall is actually deceptively short. If you examine the tables around the stall, you realize that all the people sitting down are actually patiently waiting for their order. So sometimes you can expect to wait about 15 to 20 minutes here. So, would I travel half across Singapore to eat here? Perhaps. And there are a small but not rare number of old-school mee pok tah hawkers around Singapore, and it probably wouldn't be too hard to find one near your home if you do some research. But if you're craving for a good mee pok tah in Chinatown itself, this stall is as good as it gets. So thanks for watching another episode of Bixby Eats, where we eat through the whole of Singapore. If you liked this episode, give a like, subscribe, comment below, turn on the notifications bell, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. So as the phrase goes,